Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about this book right here, Mysterios, Encyclopedia of Magic and Conjuring, a complete compendium of astonishing illusions. Now this is written by a guy named Gabe Faturi. If I pronounce that wrong, please forgive me. I think it's Fajuri. It's F-A-J-U-R-I. First name Gabe. He also wrote this book right here, Laurant, the Man of Many Mysteries, a fantastic biography that I also highly recommend. I brought it along to show you simply because it's the same author. Now, there's a viewer by the name of Gerard Heaney, and he writes, David, was wondering if you have the book Mysterios, Encyclopedia of Magic and Conjuring. Great book. If you could review it. Hope you are well. Love the stuff you bring. Thank you so much, Gerald, for watching this channel. Thank you for recommending this book. I certainly appreciate you. Gabe, the author, Gabe, serves as associate editor of Magic Magazine. He is also the president of Squash Publishing, which produces books on Conjuring. Now, this is from his LinkedIn page, okay? Gabe Fajuri is the president and founder of Potter and Potter Auctions, a Chicago-based firm specializing in public auctions of Americana, rare books, posters, gambling memorabilia, and Magicana. Antiques and collectibles related to the rich history of magic and magicians. Fajuri is widely regarded as an authority on the history of magic, and finding, marketing, and auctioning rare and unusual objects is his passion. This is from Google, Google, books on Google. Mr. Mysterio was the stage name of Alphonse Zenobius Rekuluk, if I pronounced that correctly, a Ukrainian immigrant to the United States who rose to become one of the world's foremost illusionists. He died in New York City in 1936. Okay, so there's a forum called the Magicians Forum, and I don't know who wrote the question, but somebody asked on the forum, was Mysterio a real person or a literary device? Now, Gabe, who wrote the book, replied. He says, yes, Mysterio is a literary device. Sort of. He said the book is great historical fiction, weaving in details about 300 tricks, which many of you probably already know, along with stories and some fresh, well-explained handlings that are new. If you haven't read it yet, I think any magician would find it entertaining and educational. Now, when I reread the bits about Mysterio, I can still imagine him as a flesh and blood character, taking me back to an incredibly fascinating time in magic history that I missed, being only 63. So he's referring to the golden age, which I missed as well. So let me talk to you for a little bit about this book. All right, so that's kind of the thickness of it. It's inexpensive. The price right here is $24.95. Now, I have said in other videos that the best value in magic is books. One of the best values you will ever purchase is this book right here. I have long promoted the Mark Wilson Course in Magic as one of the finest single volumes on magic you could possibly acquire in your library. I still believe that's true. There are many, many fine books. The Amateur Magician's Handbook, for example. We're not even talking about Tarbell, which is a multi-volume work. Everyone should have Tarbell in their library. In my opinion, everyone should have the Mark Wilson Course in Magic. Everyone should have the Amateur Magician's Handbook. And really, everyone should have this. Come on, it's $25. Why not? You can get it on Amazon. Now, Let me tell you a little bit about what's in here. Here's the table of contents, what that looks like. Okay, let me just flip into the book a little bit. This is what a typical page looks like in the book. I'm just kind of flipping there so you can see that. So it's not what I would call heavily illustrated. There's no photographs, there's line drawings, and there's not a whole lot of them. I think that's probably one of the weaknesses of the book, but there are enough, okay? And the descriptions are quite good, I must tell you. Now, table of contents, body magic. You're getting things like, I love this, DOS, Dead on Stage. What an interesting idea. The Balducci levitation is in here, folks. So you've got body magic, you've got card magic, you've got reputation makers under the idea of card magic, where you have the haunted deck, the rising cards, and out of this world explained. You have close-up miracles. You have the crazy man's handcuffs that's in this book. You have postage prediction, which I won't go into the modus operandi, but I actually use I don't use postage stamps, but I use something else in my regular repertoire. He also goes into the paddle move. Again, the crazy man's handcuffs. He has an entire section on the cups and balls. He has a section on money magic, where he has through a ring, coin and ball of wool, the miser's dream, slow motion bill transposition, all in this book. Then he has a section on rope magic, where he gets into cut and restored rope, scissor cut, which is a very interesting variation on cut and restored. I just absolutely loved it. Magic of the mind. He deals with mental mysteries, and he tips some really good stuff under that section. Parlor magic, handkerchief magic, and illusions, and over 300 tricks in here, man. And he does present Mysterio as a real person. One of the best values you will ever pick up. I will venture to say this. If you're an up-and-coming magician and you're looking to experiment with a number of different types of magic and get a wide berth of material in those different types, buy this. I would say that you could probably develop a working repertoire that you could build a career on based on this book alone. I'm telling you, it is one of the great values in magic. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate that you do. Please subscribe down below if you've not done so already. And please comment. I love your comments. I will reply to your comments. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you next time.